Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Mark, and today I'm going to go over the file for the Panda Bank. As with all of them, this one's really easy, but I just want to point out a couple things that'll make it even easier for you. We're going to go through all the parts of the bank from the left to the right, but at first, I'm going to start with the optional door that goes on the back, show you how that works, all right? So here's all the pieces, and they're color-coded, and we'll talk through them. But the first thing I want to point out is that the view that you're looking at right here, where we're going to score this green half circle, this is the back of the bank, not the part that you're going to see from the front, but the back side. And that's important on this particular one more than any other, because when we get to lining up these next few pieces, you see the tuft of hair there on the top of the panda's head. When you flip this one around to go from the back forward, you're going to need to flip these as well so that the hair lines up. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but I wanted to point that out. All right, so first of all, you've got everything color-coded here. You're going to cut all of these pieces with the exception of the green line, which says score. I cannot say this more clearly enough. Do not cut the green line, okay? Score this. I know that whatever program you're using, it'll probably be a different color. That's okay. But do not cut this shape. Score it. If you cut it, you're going to be sad, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut this blue oval in the back of the bear. That's where you're going to reach into the inside. And then this green score line is going to be the place where you're going to line up this piece right here and glue it right there. That's the purpose of the score line. Then this next piece is going to go right on top of it, line up just like that, and that will create a slot where you can glue this on that door, and then this door, or as I like to call the Death Star, because that's what it looks like, will slide right in just like this and close that door for you, okay? That's how this works. Make sure you paint the other side of this door as well, because you'll see it from the front side of the bear. I'm going to hit undo a couple times, bring all these pieces back. And for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to move this. You wouldn't normally move that, but from the other side of the bear, we're not going to see that, okay? So let's talk about the rest of this and how this goes together. I'm going to go ahead and flip this this back piece over so that we see it the way that you're going to be seeing it here, right? So now you've got this piece, you got the hole cut in it, and you're going to grab, you want to make sure that all of these pieces are aligned the same way. In fact, I'm sorry, I just realized. Let me undo there. They are now aligned the same way, but make sure you align them the same way so that when you lay them on top of each other, that hair lines up perfectly, okay? Just like that. So let me back up again. I'm sorry, I skipped something else. I want to make sure that you know this part. All of the pieces, I'm going to bring this base down here. You can cut these 5 pieces from 1/4-inch materials, okay? I highly recommend that you cut the back piece, the base, and the 3 spacers from 1/4-inch material. I don't recommend that you do 1/8 inch because it's not really thick enough to provide the thickness you need for the bank, all right? So cut these all from 1/4-inch and the base from 1/4-inch. And before you cut the base, you're going to measure your materials with your calipers, and you're going to change this slot to be the thickness you need for the material you're using, okay? And then you can cut this after you have adjusted it, because your bank's going to sit right in just like that, all right? So you're going to cut all these out of 1/4-inch. You're going to then glue these right on top like that. I won't get it exactly right for this conversation, but you'll see where we're going. And then this piece here. Of course, all the pieces that were inside that last piece, those are actually going to be 1/8 inch. I just put those there to save space visually. But you can cut all of these pieces out of 1/8 inch. Move them down here a little bit. And this piece out of 1/8 inch also. And this piece is going to be 1/8 inch clear acrylic, all right? That's why it's blue, just to help you see that it's different. This one's clear acrylic. You'll glue that one on next right there. And then we're going to grab the face and bring it down here too. And all of these pieces can be cut out of 1/8 inch material, okay? So now you've got this piece that's going to go on top of the acrylic, just like that. And you'll line it up nicely. And then after you've cut these, of course, you can put the eyes back in there, paint them separately. The mouth you can cut or score. It doesn't matter, whichever you prefer. And then it goes right on just like that. And then all you have left is the feet, which I'm sure you can see how those go on there. You're going to angle those, and you're going to paint the feet and put those on there correctly, just like that. Close enough for government work. And then you'll put this one on there. And then the last part you have is the nose and the ears. The nose goes, of course, right there. And the ears go right inside there, just like that. And they'll fit perfectly, just like that. And although that looks a little strange, it's going to be a super cute panda bank. I'd love to see what you guys make. Let me know if you have any questions. But until then, as always, I'll see you in the next one.